Why play Kled Top? Well, he is naturally very tanky. He is very mobile, easily sticking to targets. His ultimate gives him amazing engage, and he just deals massive damage. However, if dismounted, he is very vulnerable, and he is reliant on landing his skill shots. Kled's passive is his mount, which has its own health pool, and when it drops to 0, Kled becomes dismounted. While dismounting, Kled cleanses himself of all crowd control effects and becomes briefly untargetable. While dismounted, he has reduced health and reduced movement speed, but gains bonus movement speed when moving towards an enemy champion, as well as armor and magic resist. Kled can now gain courage to remount, which he gets by attacking an enemy champion, hitting them with his Q or killing a minion. Kled's mounted Q is a straight line skill shot which deals damage to enemies hit and tethers itself to the first enemy champion. The tether's radius shrinks over the duration, and if it's unbroken, Kled then pulls them towards him, dealing damage to them and slowing. Kled's Q is a cone skill shot which fires out 5 pellets and knocks him backwards. Enemies hit take damage, taking reduced damage for each pellet hit after the first, and this works on an ammo system where we can have 2 stored up to one time. Kled's W is a passive, which enhances his next 4 basic attacks to have a massive amount of bonus attack speed, and the 4th attack out of these deals a large amount of bonus damage. The cooldown of this ability is reduced every time he attacks, and largely reduced every time he attacks an enemy champion. Kled's E is a straight line skill shot which dashes him in the direction, dealing damage to enemies he passes through and pulling minions towards him. If he hits an enemy champion, he dashes a little bit further past them, and after the dash he gains bonus move speed. If he hits an enemy champion, he can then reactivate this ability in the next 3 seconds to automatically dash back through them. Kled's ultimate causes him to start charging to a location, where he builds up movement speed and a shield. While charging, they will dash at the first nearby enemy in range of the charge, dealing damage to them and knocking them back. They also leave a trail in their wake, and allies can run along this for massive movement speed. For combos, start E into Q and attack 4 times with your empowered W attacks. Reactivate E and then attack away. And this combo also works very well if you start with ult. For matchups, Kled is great into champions that rely on mobility, as he can easily stick onto them. However, he can struggle into champions who can just finish him off when he's dismounted. For runes, take this. His W makes him proc Conqueror incredibly fast. For build order, start Blade and Pot into a Titanic Hydra and tier 2 boots. From here, a Black Cleaver and Overlords are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these. For skill order, start Q then E then W before maxing Q then W then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Teleport. Starting the game, you want to farm hard and pressure your opponents with your strong trading patterns. When you hit level 3, your trades are very strong. Going in with E and landing Q will allow your 4 very fast follow-up attacks. This will absolutely chunk your opponent, and then you can use E to chase them down, or if you walk past the enemy, you can even use E to disengage. When you hit level 6, you have great kill pressure, being able to choose any fight or even gank mid. Entering the mid game, take your tower as soon as possible and then split push. You cut through waves and towers easily, and your ultimate allows you to easily collapse onto fights. Entering late game team fights, you're looking to go in with ult. You can do this from a flank to go straight onto their backline, stick onto them and delete a carry, or you can just ult at them while your entire team is sped up towards them. From here, look to dive on the backline and delete something valuable while you take too long to kill with your dismounts and remounts.